Honestly, I understand your point. And I understand why you want us to make amends. But the truth of the matter is that we cannot. What you are saying is just what I could have done as a human. But we are dealing with a sacred process. And importantly, we cannot even venture into what you are saying because we have peculiarity in the issue we have at hand. Very, very serious peculiarity.
Oh no. How do you mean we have peculiarities to face? I don't understand.
We have two princes in Aki as we speak, your sons. Both princes stand a chance of becoming king in Aki. I know you are surprised, but that is the truth. It is based on that the elders in council have decided that we are going to organize an election between the two princes to select who amongst them will become the next king, that will be declared the next king the very day we are burying the late king. And this must happen on Eke, which represents the 4 market days in Igbo land, the 4th Eke, the 4 market days of Eke, Uriafo and Nkwo. It's already decided. And that is the way it must have to follow.
Oh no. I'm taken aback.
Why?
This sounds strange. My son, Nwannebife, is the first prince of this house. Because it comes from me, the first wife of the king.
Yes, he is the first prince and he came from you, but that automatically does not make him the next king, because both of them were born the same day and the same time. And your late husband initiated both of them into the okuku of the family the same day. And that simply means that both of them are qualified to emerge as king. And because we cannot have two kings in Aki, the men in council have decided that the only way we can solve this is to organize an election where we are going to choose who amongst them will become the next king of Aki. And it is going to take place when I have already mentioned. Sister, I need you to explain what you are doing here.
Nollwood, what is your interest in all this?
I don't understand. How do you mean?
You know exactly what I am talking about. Quit asking the questions.
Now, before you cross your boundary with your very unguided utterances, you need to understand you are standing before the one who exercises the totality of the powers of the king in his absence.
I know exactly who you are, Nollwood. You need no further introduction and you need not reminding me.
In a very short sentence, why are you here?
I am a very learned young lady. One who is politically inclined. So I know and I can detect when someone is politically interested in something. So I ask you again, Nollwood, what is your interest in all this?
I am not a registered member of any political party, and I have never declared interest in politics. So trying so hard again to understand why you are in my house, telling me about politics.
Let's pretend you don't know what I am talking about, so let me break it down to you.
Go ahead.
I know you're interested in the throne. So I ask you, what do you want? Make it clear.
Well, you have just misjudged me, and I am going to let you know.
Oh no, calm down. I am a very, very private person. So I can assure you that whatever we discuss here today stays between us.
Well, let me just answer you straight away. I am not interested in the throne. I have no interest whatsoever in the throne. Are you okay now?
How much? How much do you want? Do you need any of your relatives employed in Akiyi Cement? I can make it happen with a snap of my finger.
You know, you have just insulted me with that useless offer you just made. And now it is very clear to me that you're just here to insult yourself and not me. Bundle yourself out of my house before you are bundled out by something you cannot explain.
I can see you have already pitched your tent with another camp. But let me make something clear, Uno. Whatever you think you are planning, it will not work. Because I, Chizite, first daughter of Akiyi Kingdom, said so.
Elders and council, I am going to be very direct with this explanation so that you all will understand what is happening. I am certain that some of you, if not all of you, do not understand what I explained to the queens.
That will be appreciated, no.
As we are preparing for the burial of the late king, which automatically will be his last of father, we must equally start preparing for the coronation of the next king. As we do not have any king to crown, the two princes will be exposed to an election. And any of them who wins this election emerges the next king of Aki.
Oh no, this is where I have serious problem. Why are you talking about election?
I am talking about election because the two princes should go through an election for a winner to emerge who we are going to crown the next king of Aki.
Oh no, the same thing you said before is what we are trying to factor out while you are talking about the election. The proper thing to do is to crown Prince Nwanebife, the son of the first queen, the king.
Well, that is what I would have done if we don't have the kind of situation we have now. But I need us to understand something, that the late king himself was the one who set in motion the modality for this election.
You see, this is what you should have let us know.
Yes.
Because we are lost.
I don't understand how can you say you are lost.
Oh no, I am of the opinion that you give us more detail on the subject matter.
All right. I am aware we all will remember that the late king, after marrying Chineke, that became Queen Chineke, that he lived with her for 4 years and she was not able to conceive. And the late king, out of fear of suddenly passing away without an heir, considering the fact that life expectancy in this part of the world is dropping abysmally, he decided to take another wife to at least reproduce an heir. We all remember this. Now, the new woman he married came in and took in about the same time when Chineke, who was not able to conceive all this while, took in equal. We all will remember that both of them gave birth the same day, the same time.
Yes. No, just so please.
And the king, to avoid favoritism, I mean, being accused of favoritism, decided to initiate both princes into the okuku of their own the same day. That act by the king has actually made both princes to be equal, age mates by every conceivable standard.
Oh no, let me ask you, don't you think this information is coming rather too late?
I don't understand what you mean by it.
Because we, the Edasi Council, should have been acquainted with this information before now. But you decided to keep it away from us.
I didn't keep any information from you. Stop saying that.
Oh no, you know it's true and it's not fair.
I don't understand. Listen, that I am the Ono does not mean I am actually the headmaster in council. I am just an elder like everybody. And then there is no way you can say that I've hidden information from you, information that you're supposed to know. It sounds very stupid in my ear.
Oh no, but that is the truth.
What kind of nonsense truth is that?
Oh no, what next?
I said it already. The two princes will have to arrange, prepare themselves because an election is coming and any of them who wins becomes the next king of Aki. Simple.
Oh no, if that should be the case, do you have any candidate in mind?
I don't understand. Why will you ask that?
To avoid clash of interests, let me ask you, Ono, do you have any candidates among the princes?
Yeah, to be honest with you, the man is very, very clever with words. And I don't know what to believe.
You see, the Ono is a master plan. He already knows whom to favor.
Exactly. He will use that as a last strike to impose the king he wants us to follow.
Thank God you know the kind of man he is. I already have my own plan. So
You educate me more.
you see, the two princes will be justly for the throne. I mean, each of them will try to be the winner as supported by their mothers. So there will be enough cash to throw around. So I'm suggesting we pitch our tents with them so that we can also make money.
Right.
So let us look for one of the princes that have enough money. We pitch our tent with him. In that way, we will be enriching ourselves.
Ije, as an Obodadroma this, that the kingdom is in disarray is to the benefit of the elders.
Thank God you are a man of wisdom.
Yes.
Just like I said, let us look properly, pitch our tents with the prince that have enough money. In that case, we make ourselves rich. Or don't you want to be rich?
Ije, I like your company very well.
That is what we should do.
I need the cash, yeah?
Che, so how did it go?
My queen, it went well.
Good. So what are your findings about the Ono?
The Ono's announcement is shredded in ulterior motive.
I thought as much. So what are his game plans?
He is willing to support the family with fat pocket. And he also wants to go into alliance with the king-to-be for contracts and other good things.
He should have told me that.
The Ono we both know will never do that.
Why?
Because he sees himself as a man of integrity. That is why he is willing to work through an agent to have all his demands met.
An agent? Who is this agent?
I don't know for now. That is why you have to be up and doing to avoid being taken unawares.
Ichembana, so thank you so much for this wonderful information.
You're welcome, my queen.
Okay, when I get to the palace, I'll credit your account with 1 million naira.
Thank you so much, my queen.
You're welcome. I want you to know that we're in this fight together. As soon as my son, one Nebife, becomes the king, I'll make sure and I will instruct him that he makes you do know.
Thank you so much, my queen. I also want you to know that I am committed to this struggle. I am always behind you, all the way.
Thank you.
I am telling you that Jidobi is having a meeting with the manager and no one seems to be bothered. What are they talking about? What are they discussing? I didn't care to find out, but I'm sure it must be related to the finance of the cement factory.
That's the more reason why we're not bothered.
Nah. Wanebife, we should be bothered.
No, we should not. They cannot do any transaction on the account without my signature.
Didn't you hear what she said? She said they are having a discussion behind our back, in our absence.
Jose, don't worry yourself. I'm on top of it.
We have every need to be worried. I need to find out. Mr. Dinobi, I am aware you just left the palace moments ago.
Yes, my princess.
What did you come there to do?
Prince Jidobi invited me.
Why?
He wanted me to release 25 million naira to him for his election preparation.
What? And what did you say to him?
Well, I told him to speak to Prince Wanebife about that, since both of them are signatory to the company's account, and both must certainly sign before any money will be moved.
Okay. Okay. And what did he say?
He said he was going to speak to him.
Okay. Thank you very much for stopping when I called.
Thank you.
I truly appreciate.
Thank you. You see, I owe you that obligation to always be there whenever you call, especially on legal matters.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dinobi.
You're welcome, my princess.
Have a beautiful day.
And you too.
The election is near the corner. But I have not heard anything from the royal family. So I came to find out what the royal family has decided. And I need to hear that before I will say what brought me.
Okay, in that regard, we are game. The election can go on as planned.
What you just said now, is it the general agreement of the royal family?
Yes or no? The only way to resolve this kingship problem is to have an election.
Well, that is good. Because we have agreed, I need to let us know the modalities for this election. All the royal seats will be required to vote, and that includes the two contesting princes. Then all the palace workers, mainly those who already swore on the staff of the kings to maintain royal standards at all times, they equally will be required to cast their votes. Then all the men in council, the 4 men that represent the 4 administrative quarters of this kingdom, they equally will be required to cast their votes. Then all the people, the heads of the administrative structures we have in Aki, all of them will equally be required to cast their votes. These are the information that I need you to pass to your children so that they prepare their minds for the election that is coming.
Oh no, I need you to explain more on what you mean by the heads of administrative structures.
It's very simple. You will agree with me that there is no way we are going to invade the palace with all the people of Aki. No, we have to, apply wisdom. For the youth, for example, there is no way we can bring all the youths to come and cast their votes. Therefore, the leadership of the youth of Aki will represent the youths, and that leadership will cast the vote. The leadership of the Women Assembly, the leadership of the Town Union. That is the administrative structures we have in Aki. Because even if when a king finally emerges, the king will rule with that administrative structure.
I see. Well understood.
Good.
Thank you very much, I appreciate the way you've been handling this issue. And we quite agree with your plans.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
And I am going to remain neutral all through the period of this election and even after. But there is something I need us to know. I will say it here now, and you can communicate to your children. In a situation where there is a tie, that is, if after the voting, it is that the two princes have scored the same number of votes, we are going to invite the chief priest. He will be the one that will cast the deciding vote.
Unfortunately, that day will never come.
It will certainly come. Let me tell you, it will certainly come. And you, Chideke, you will play second fiddle because you will worship me.
Let me remind you something. You're just Raz. You have no finesse, nothing. Well, it was a mistake my husband made. But let me tell you something. I was married into this home before my husband made the worst mistake of his life of bringing you here. You don't remember?
Do you ever have anything else to say apart from I was married first, I was married first, I was married first?
It's a fact.
Which means you are old school.
Okay.
I am the in thing. All things are passed away. And after our husband married me, did he bring anyone else? Did he? The answer is no. Because he found in me all he has been looking for in a woman that you could not give him. He found it in me. He found in me what 1 million of you put together cannot give him. Look, my son will become the next king. My son, Jidobi will become the next king to prove to you that witchcraft has no place in royalty.
Sometimes when you rant, I just laugh because you have no class, nothing. But let me tell you, one thing I know is only a witch that call innocent people witches. But let me tell you, my son will win this election, and then that your lunatic of a son will learn not to fight his chi again.
Is that what you're thinking? That's your account of a son? That one? That thing? Win what? Let me tell you, this community does not lead weakling like your son to become their king. Can he fight? Can he even stand well? Look at my son now, very vibrant, like mother, like son. In fact, my son is already on his way to that throne. He has, imagine the name, Jidobi. What does that imply? He is the one going to hold the obi of his father. Yes. He is the one that's going to take this kingdom to the next level. Yes. If I were you, I would advise your son to stop fooling himself around because he's going to fail. He should better save himself from that embarrassment and shame.
Well, the thing is, you can't be inside a river and be shouting, I know how to swim. You practice it. I practice meekness, and that's what my son is doing. Your son took after you. Raz, no class. Anyway, I am done with you because I don't have time for your people like you. I am done and I'm leaving you. That day will come and we shall see the end.
He's running off. She's running off. She's running away. You can't even stop the glory I carry. Not to talk of my son. It's me, only me you are running. By the time my son emerges as the king, you can imagine. You and that your camo of a son will not be found anywhere in this world.
According to him, he said his reason to become king is very simple. He said he's the most qualified. He also said he's well connected and that connected men like him are eligible to become king. That was what he said.
Ichie, see that man? Yeah. Everything about his personality irritates me. I don't like him one bit, one bit. Look, as long as I remain an Ichie in this Akeye kingdom, the man that will frighten me is not yet born. I don't know why he should contest for kingship in this our community. Ekabutata. Nobody will vote for him.
At all. Nobody. Is he not arrogant? Yeah? He called for a meeting. Yet he couldn't wait for us to come. He dropped the message and left as if we are his boys. And is he good? Is he good? Look, if that boy wins election, we are doomed. We are really doomed. In fact, I forbid him from becoming our king.
Leave that matter.
No. And the question is, even with his money, who is going to vote for him?
Oh.
He's just wasting his time.
Ignoring me will not stop me from asking for clarification. Agnes, what clarification do you need?
Don't you think we are allowing Jidobi lead us in this?
What do you mean? How can confused Jidobi be the one leading us? To where?
We are now sourcing for money for campaign. And we are doing all of this because of Jidobi. Come on, sis, must we copy every little thing from him when we know he's a bad example of what a brother should be?
Dearest sister, I am only going to explain this because you're my sister. And because of two reasons. First, I love you. Secondly, you know nothing. We are not copying Jidobi. Jidobi is not leading us anywhere. We have to spend money because during election, anywhere in the world, money has to be spent. You have to use money to get what you want. So whatever I am doing now, I am doing it because it is necessary that we do it. And also to tell Jidobi that he alone does not have the monopoly of sharing money to who or whoever. Do you understand it now?
Okay, tell me. What then happens if, after all this, our brother loses the election?
Nothing happens. But it will go down in history that two beautiful ladies, two beautiful sisters of a prince did everything in their power to make sure that their brother gets everything that rightfully belongs to him. That's all.
It is quite unlike Shima to keep late night. Or does it mean he has gone to one of his friends? Or maybe he has gone back to school? He cannot do any of those without telling me. What is going on and his number is not connecting? Who do I call now? What will I do? What do you want me to do?
I will make you hand over the election materials to me a day before the election. Oh no. Say, make I work on the paper, you should understand. So when I don't work on and finish, I will return them back to you. Any name where you see for the paper, now you go announce as the winner.
I will do no such thing.
Now if you say you go and carry your son dead body, or long.
If I'm waiting this up, isn't it if you do no be cap nonsense.
Hello?
When did it happen? No.
He got missing since yesterday.
So what do they want?
It is a bit complicated.
How do you mean?
What I mean is that they have not managed to be very specific with information of what exactly they want. That's why I say it is a bit complicated.
Okay, no, you have to find out exactly what they want, so we know how to take it up from there.
Sure, I will. And thank you for your concern. I came actually to inform us that a date has been fixed for the burial of our late king. And we are working assiduously to make sure that the burial is hitch-free.
Oh, that's good. That is good. The king will forever be grateful to you wherever he is.
He said, I have equally constituted the election committee.
Huh?
Yes.
That's interesting. So, who are the members of the electoral committee?
You don't need to know. At the right time, he will make it known to us.
I was not talking to you.
Of course, I know that. But that doesn't mean I will correct you when you're wrong.
I am not wrong and can never be wrong.
Please, my queens, can we not overheat this place? There's no need for this. Well, before the end of business today, I am going to announce both the members of the burial committee and the members of the electoral committee.
Thank you so much, No.
Thank you, No. You see, you have to learn who you are. You are making a whole lot of mistakes.
You are the one who is already a mistake. You.
My son, a son of this family, who was actually initiated into the ukuku of this family, has gone missing. Now I have confirmed that he is not just missing, he has been abducted by people who are boldly making demands. I consider this to be a slap on this family and what we stand for. And that is why I am appealing to you, Ugezu, to rise. Rise through your taproots, rise through the air, locate them wherever they are, and set confusion in their midst. It is not possible that they can hold a son of this family and it is being discussed and they are making demands. I am pleading that let this be a lesson that we register in a very different way wherever they are. I am pleading that you move on Eke. Pleading that you move on Ore. I'm pleading that you move on Afo. And finally, I am pleading that you move on Nkwo. Anybody who is looking at us and is believing that we are going to go under should be the one that will go under. And for them to think that they can bring their madness into this family, let this be the end for them.
Oh no, I learned your son is missing.
Yes.
Okay. Help me with the election and I will help you find your son.
How?
It's simple. You know, it's easier for you to declare me the king if I kill you. Once I become king, I will do everything within my power to make sure your son comes home and home.
You see, organizing an election for us to select the next king of Aki is actually a very sacred process, which we activated because the two princes got introduced to the aquarium of their family the same time, the same day. I am the one who is in charge of that sacred process, and I am not going to compromise that sacred duty.
Are you trying to be a good man at the expense of your son's life? What if he dies?
You see, if the gods of Aki, who I have served all my life, and the ancestors of my family that received him when he was born, will allow him to die simply because I am doing the right thing, so be it.
Just a stubborn man. Anyway, I will give you time to think. I see you are not in the right frame of mind.
Well, my prince, I am not actually going to spend additional time thinking about this, because it is something that I have already concluded. You see, have you bothered to ask yourself why I have not even reported this matter to the police? It is because there is something mightier than the police. And that thing is actually what is policing the police. If you will follow trends, you will see how it goes.
What are we doing here? You see, what I came here to discuss is very crucial. It's not something I can discuss freely with both of you.
You should be able to discuss with the both of us because the matter at hand involves our brother, our blood brother.
Ichiem Banaso,
I'm here.
can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Are you one of those elders who feel women are politically irrelevant?
I am not. It's just that it has gotten to the point where money is required. And your mother should be the one I should be talking with, not both of you.
What money are we talking about here?
I have been able to convince the other elders to vote in favor of Prince Nwanebife. And they have all agreed to do so, on one condition that he greases their elbow.
And what do you mean by greasing their pants?
Yes, what exactly I meant is that if he's
Sorry to interrupt you. I'll give you the money, Ichiem Banaso. So how much are we talking about here?
There is no particular amount, but if you're able to buy them some drinks and provide cola nuts as a way of saying votes for my brother, I assure you I will take it off.
In essence, like you said, grease their palm.
Exactly.
I see. 1 minute.
Yes.
Tibo, what happened? Where have you been?
Papa, I was kidnapped.
I know because they called me. Can you tell me who they are? Did you see their faces? Can you describe them for me?
Papa, I saw one of their faces, but I can't really remember how he looked, how the guy looks like. I don't even know how I got to the place because I was blindfolded. They took my wristwatch, my glasses, they took everything I was having. And if
It's okay. It's okay. Just go, sir. Go and have it. Take your shower. This place you were. We are here because you sent for us, saying there is something you want to discuss with the men in council.
Yes. My message is simple and I will make it brief.
Then say it.
As I'm talking, I wouldn't want anyone to interrupt me. Ono here is not being transparent. I am not comfortable with him being the chairman of the election committee.
Wow.
I smell something fishy going on. So I am of the opinion that the Ono should resign.
Never. That will never happen. Don't know who will sit to the election till the very end.
I called men, not women.
What
are you doing here?
my prince, what are you talking about?
I am of the opinion that Ono should resign, else I will expose him. He's not a good man, he's evil. If he does not resign, I will tell the entire people of Aki who he truly is.
And the bad news I have for you is that the Ono will not resign. He must resign. He must step down. He is incompetent and untruthful.
Listen, Ono, you have no option than to resign. Else, I will expose you. I will tell the entire people of Aki who you are.
Ono,
Chameleon.
just do the needful. Do the needful by resigning.
Please, I want the royal family to excuse us so that we can discuss and reconvene.
As the elders wish. Why were you saying that you know who should resign? What has he done?
You know who wants free and fair election, and I don't like that.
Very well then. Fine. If the election goes free and fair, then you will have your victory.
No.
Because you have pumped in so much money for campaign.
I'm not sure. If the election goes free and fair, mother, I will lose.
Says who? How can you say that? You will not lose. You will win. How can you even possibly say that? Are you afraid?
I'm not afraid, but I love being ahead of everyone. That's why I insist. Mount pressure on Onowu. You might even kill him. I need him out of the way. I need to be 100% sure I'm winning. I've never failed all my life and I can't fail now.
Okay, so what happens if he resigns?
Does Ugezu Kubu now? Once you know who resigns, I can manipulate every other elder.
What is Jideobe's problem?
He's obviously seeing defeat, and that is why he wants to cause problem, but will not allow him to succeed.
That's the way to go. When we all go back inside, I'll tell Mom and sister to all insist that the Ono will continue as the chairman of the election.
Yeah, at this point, that's the only way out, and I think we have him where we want him to be, and we hold him like that until this election is concluded, and it is won by you.
That's the spirit.
You can see that again.
So you can now hail the king.
Igwe.
Oh no. What do you have to tell us about the accusation brought against you by Prince Jideobe?
He's afraid. Afraid of what, if I may ask? He's afraid of losing the election, and that is why he's coming up with all this nonsense.
That means he does not trust you to conduct a free, fair, and credible election.
Well, Onyenze, the issue here is actually beyond the subject of trust. Jideobe approached me. He actually made me an offer for me to assist him win the election. I told him point blank that I would do no such thing. That is why he came up with all of this.
That means his accusation is baseless.
Baseless. As you can see, absolutely baseless.
Exactly. Since that is the case, Elders Council, what do we do?
I will advise you concentrate on canvassing for votes rather than blackmailing the Ono.
You think this is a blackmail?
Yes, a cheap one at that.
That means you don't know the kind of man you know who is.
We know the kind of man he is. He is a good man who wants the right thing done at all times.
Ono is a man who is determined to have free, fair and credible election. And all this your gimmicks will not make him change his mind.
I know you're all are royalty, but trust me, this is deeper than you think. The Ono must resign. Read my lips. He must resign. Else, I will turn this kingdom upside down. Excuse me.
Did you notice something?
No?
I see fear in his eyes. He is scared of losing the election. That's why he's doing everything possible to make sure the election doesn't hold.
Reality is gradually catching up with him, I think.
We, the elders in council, have analyzed the situation on ground. Also regarding the accusation brought in by the prince, we have also taken a stand on that.
And what is your stand?
Our stand is that the Oniowu should continue as the chairman of the election committee.
John Oge, not while I'm still alive. You know, and the first queen here are dating, in case you don't know.
Are you mad? Do you know the implication of what you just said? Anyway,
I said it. What an intelligent son. Very smart. Look, let me tell you, Mazi, if you are in support that Onowu should continue to be the chairman of the election committee, you simply want this kingdom to be thrown into an anarchy. Yes.
There's not going to be anarchy anywhere. The Onowu will not resign.
You see, I said it. Everything is becoming clear now. You guys have already done your secret meeting, but I really do not care. When you say this, it simply means you have an already made plan to declare this your come of a son the winner, even when I am sure he's going to lose.
Mother, there is no such plans. Please.
You shut your mouth. Shut up and stand with your brother for once. Are you mad?
Mother will stand with him if he's on the right path.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Alice. What do you know about being right or wrong? What do you know about wrong or right path? Oh no, we must step down. Oh no, you must step down, else they'll be in trouble.
Oh no, he's not stepping down.
Sense.
Like what hell I son. Oh no, you're not stepping down.
Never. Well, one problem so many men have is that they just get married to anything they see.
Oh no, that woman is the king's worst mistake.
The issue here that they don't even know is that I can comfortably decide to step down.
Oh no.
But even when I step down, there is nobody who is going to manipulate this election. It's not possible.
Oh no, you're not going to step down. You are our hope for this election. So nobody can dash our hope.
Oh no, please, on behalf of the entire royal family, accept our apologies for his manners, please.
Yes, you need to listen to me. Right. I'm in a good mood. I will forgive this. But the next time you try this, you will not like what I will do.
If you don't work at all.
My prince! I'm sorry, let me read my instruction. What? Everyone.
Go back to your duty post. Go back to your duty post.
How are you? It was wrong for you to fight.
No, it's not. Zubby is beginning to think that it's all and all in this palace. What is it? What is it? You can imagine that. He pushed me. What is it?
Today is the day for the election. And I want to read the rules again. It is unfortunate that the leadership of the women of Aki derailed this sacred process. And because of what they did, they are no longer going to be part of this election. The rule is very simple. What we have here are the ballot papers. I am going to distribute this paper to all the people that are here who are qualified to vote. All you need to do is to tick the candidate of your choice and drop the paper inside this ballot box. Am I understood?
Yes. Very well.
Yes. Yeah. After casting your vote, please, do not be in a hurry to leave. Because we are going to count the votes here and now before everybody, so that the winner will emerge before everybody. Am I understood?
Very well. Very clear. Very clear.
Good, good, good. Good, good, good.
Akataka. Yes, voting is in progress. I just casted my vote. Listen, stand by, okay? Stand by and be at alert. Once it is going against me, I will give you a call and don't hesitate to storm the palace. Do you understand? Just stand by. If I call you, storm the palace immediately. Good.
This process, to the best of my knowledge, has been as transparent as it can be. We have come to the end of casting of our votes. I want to ask, is there anybody here who has not casted his or her vote? No. So we are going to count now. Uju Okoli, I entrust you with this process.
Oh no. Niba Queen.
Yeah.
Kwezono.
Yeah.
One brief.
One.
This is the second vote. One brief.
Two.
Jidobi.
One.
One brief.
Three.
One brief.
Four.
One brief.
Five.
Jidobi.
Two.
One brief.
Six.
One brief.
Seven.
No. One brief.
Eight.
One brief.
Nine.
One brief.
10.
One brief.
11.
One brief.
12.
One brief.
13.
Take your fucking call. Uncle, idiot.
We have come to the very end of this process. The total number of votes cast in this election, 21. Right before us, Prince Jidobi scored a total number of 2 votes. We don't have any wasted vote at all because all the people casted their votes properly. Prince Nwandebi Ife, on the other hand, scored a total number of 19 votes. Based on the rules of this election, I hereby declare that Prince Nwandebi Ife is the king-elect of Akiyi Kingdom.
Oh no, you lie. You manipulated this process so you can favor this idiot.
Exactly.
This is highly unacceptable and it won't hold.
Prince Jidobi, I do not intend to join words with you on this. But if you feel that this process has been manipulated, what you need to do is to consult the chief priest and he is going to give you the clarification you need.
Oh no, I do not have such time. I'm telling you to your face that this will not hold.
This result cannot stand. You can take that from me.
Are you not supposed to be the one that is calling your son to order?
Oh my God.
Well, on behalf of the elders and council and the entire people of Aki who repose confidence in the process, I say, congratulations!
Thank you all, to the elders of Aki Kingdom, to the women, to my sisters, to every voter that casted their vote for me. This victory is your victory. I commit myself to serve you with the fear of our ancestors. Good. That we shall build bridges across kings and kingdoms on the continent that will only make Aki Kingdom greater.
Yeah.
That's my son. Say it loud. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Brother, you have to start getting used to it.
Yes,
you're whispering this in with
Is it loud enough?
Oh my God. Jidobi. What have you done? Oh my God. What is it? Jidobi, what is it? What is it?
Over my dead body, will that fool rule over me?
No, now. Is someone going to leave me?
No. Just take care of my sister.
No, Jidobi. Jidobi, please, let's take it to the hospital, please. Jidobi, please don't do this. No! Jidobi, please wake up. Jidobi, wake up. No! Somebody help me! Somebody help me!
Please forget about my mother. No, hold on. This scream is not ordinary. Are you sure she's What is it? See, mother, what is it?
Jidobi has taken his
No!
life.
He's what?
Mother,
Where?
He has taken his life. I went into his room. The father is too poison.
Udo, get up. Hey!
My mother!
Kingship is not by contest. Yeah. Only the gods can choose a king. Yeah. Leadership is not by merit. Yeah. You can get it by force.